But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Yo, and we're live. You alright, babe?
Yeah.
Vicky's doing the, she's got the house cleaning head on, I think. So, she's pottering about behind me. Hey guys, good to see you. Sorry, I changed the time from a couple of times actually. I changed it from 12 to 1 and 1 to 2. I just was I stayed up all night playing Xbox, so I was a little bit tired. So yeah, that's it. That's the truth of it. So yeah, but I'm on tonight as well, covering Flats's live debate with Duffy. That's tonight. I will put the link in, even though you guys got the link. Let me just grab it. I'll put it in at the end as well. You're making a mess.
No, Minnie.
Oh, Minnie's making a mess. I know. She usually does. She pulls her food out on the floor or dry biscuits on the floor and that. It's a beast. Oh, I just realised that Joe's got a premiere on right now. Anyway, let's get that link. Yeah, there we go. This top's actually warm. But
Yeah.
saying this top is actually warm. Hey Jim, is that a new avatar?
Yeah.
Jim got a new avatar. Nice, bro. Nice. That's for tonight. Hiya, Karen. But it's called Carol Uphill Karen.
No,
He did. It's just the spelling thing, isn't it? It's because there's only an L and N between each other. Oh, corrected it, yeah. Nice. But good to see you guys. I said hello to everybody except Miss Maud Queen Bee and Carol Uphill. Good to see you guys. And Baz, I think I said hello, Baz. But hello, guys. Hello, Baz. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so yeah, let's do a couple of Mojo. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Let's do a couple of Jim's videos first. I keep calling them observations, but some of them are not observations. They're just videos of him observing. So I suppose it's still observations. Hey, Dave, how you doing, man? How you doing? I love that. I haven't done that font thing yet, but yeah, it's pretty cool how we can do that. He's got a little app thing that you can change it to that font, different fonts. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, you were asking in Messenger about. I think I gave you a plain enough answer. When it comes to animals going to heaven, Scripturally, they can't make a choice. Well, as far as we know, they can't make a choice to follow Jesus. You know, there's only one way to the Father, which means there's only one way to heaven, which is through the Son. And dogs, cats don't have that choice. I think heaven has its own animals from what were described as heaven. I mean, you hear things with God and this line, that line. So I dare say they've got their own animals. But when it comes to these animals on earth, we were given dominion over them. So anything we're given dominion over, I wouldn't say it would be going to heaven. Therefore, our entertainment, I suppose, our food, that kind of stuff, our pets. It's hard to, I know. I mean, I could be wrong, but biblically, if it was important that animals were going to heaven, I'm sure that it would have been mentioned in the Bible. You know, I would say no, animals don't go to heaven. I would say I'd like them to, obviously, but I would say no. Through Scripture, I would say that animals, because of Scripture, animals don't go to heaven.
My dog is.
But except Minnie will go. Minnie will go. But I wish they did. But from what I see in Scripture, it's a no. They don't.
Alan's dog is.
Alan's dog as well. Yeah, of course. Good to see you, Alan. Good to see you. Right, we'll start off with a couple of Jim's videos.
Cute.
Say again.
Alan's dog's cute.
Which one is it? I can't remember.
The little one.
Oh, yeah, the little one. That's that.
Friday, I think her name is.
I was going to say that explains everything. A little one.
No, she's little and she's brown and white.
Yeah, I like that avatar.
She's cute.
She's cute. Yeah, no,
Alan
she's cute.
shares her with his friend in Denmark.
Ah, that's cool.
Because
Well, you put
Anna didn't want her.
Oh wow, you've put quite a few up since yesterday, dude. Wow, so I've got plenty to choose from. Let's start off with the non-celestial ones.
We're going to meet Tony tomorrow.
Well, he's coming here, as far as I know.
We're still going to meet him.
Yeah.
And we're still Whitcomb.
Whitcomb.
Whitcomb. Either, neither, neither.
Right. I know. Ooh, coffee. Yes. I know. Play them all. Yeah, okay, Jim. So we'll just do a stream and playing Jim's. Yeah, we'll just do a stream and playing Jim's videos. What thing? Why? What do you mean on mine?
When I'm on your live.
Oh, on the TV? Oh. I know. Okay, Jim, we'll do a stream on all your videos if you come in and present them.
Oh, you have to do it.
Yeah, you have to come in and present them. What you were thinking when you took it, what you were thinking beforehand, how you think it turned out, you know, for every single one. And would you correct anything about it? All that kind of stuff. Mr. Super, good to see you, bro. Sandra, good to see you too. You won't hear Vicky tonight because she'll have a headphones in because she doesn't want to get Duffy. Disco Duffy. Oh, by the way, yeah, I forgot. No, it's because I didn't go on yesterday. But the song we do at the end today will be Mr. Super Sidewinder and Chesick together because Mr. Super Sidewinder.
All right, you guys voted on the YouTube community tab.
You see, because Mr. Super did another mix with Mr. Chesick, so I've downloaded that one. So I just need to play one of them today, which is both of them. So it's all good. I like it when he does that, so I don't have to play so much music. What?
Can we play Mofo Grizzly Bear?
No, I've already got another one up, babe.
I like Mofo Grizzly Bear.
Yeah, we'll do that one later. Do that tonight.
No, because I won't be listening.
No, the Harry Mack one I've got today is...
Mofo Grizzly Bear.
No, it's not. It's another
Yeah,
one.
it should be.
Well, it's not.
Well, it should be.
But it's not.
It's my favourite.
Right, anyway. Anyway, another one. I'm still sharing it, right? Yeah. Right. And that one, hold on, you go a bit further down because these are the ones you did the other day. Let's do this one.
Look what Mr. Super said.
Done.
It's sad.
Ah,
Neighbour's dog died and I'm crying.
same. I know. But it happens.
Oh no, but it's awful.
Yeah.
And then some people say it's just a dog. No, it's not. It's not family.
Yeah, but when it comes to them going to heaven, I just don't think they do. There's no scripture to say they do.
Awesome.
But that's only because you want them to.
Mr. Super got went to heaven. Doggy heaven. You know, when you have a horse, if it dies, before it dies, you cut its tail. So that all the horses in heaven are dog.
Weird.
No.
Superstition.
I watched the horse that one.
I didn't. I won't watch
One
more.
was wrong, isn't it? Right, one is on.
Really?
This horse was massive. Yeah, she was
It was tiny.
the woman that was on the horse.
Oh.
She was gone over and took it, then it was down.
Ah.
She was trying to hold it up and they had to move it because it was.
God, yeah.
And then the meat wagon comes and it away.
Hmm. Right, one more. Which one?
What about animals that die like protecting people?
But it's not about that. The only way to the Father
It should.
is through the Son. You can't say it should because you're saying God should have done this.
No, I'm saying that's only right, though.
No, you'd say.
They should.
You're
go
saying
down
God
the-
doesn't know what he's doing. That's what you're saying
Maybe
if you
they're
say
getting
that.
confused.
No. Hey, let's do this one. 12 views so far.
I'm with you, Mr. Super. He'd go to doggy heaven.
I get that. I understand that. But scripturally, it just doesn't. I don't see any evidence for it in scripture, unfortunately, because they can't make a choice to follow Christ.
Be better, I'd be better off.
Well, yeah, but that's weird. It's different in heaven. People, obviously, it's got to be. There's no war in heaven, so it's all got to be cool in heaven, babe. It's not, because if the people you didn't like, if they go to heaven, you'll like them in heaven. Trust me.
I'd rather just.
I think heaven's got its own animals because there is animals described in heaven. But about animals here on earth going to heaven, it doesn't show me any scripture for that. I mean, if I'm wrong, it's fine. But I don't see anything for it. I wish they did myself, but I don't see it. I don't see it in scripture. I'm a bit behind on the YouTube side. What's the substitute? It's a nice purpley one.
It's just their treats, but it's the same wonder.
Hmm.
So I'm not mindful about that.
Jim, what is this an observation of? Is this a star? Is this a star? Because like usually the stars got all them funky patterns and all that, and this one is just plain purple. What is this one of? Is it an actual star?
When you said funky then, because you were talking to Jim, I thought,
A funky pigeon.
no,
I think funky chick stick. .com. On pigeon.com.
This Jim
Clicking. Oh, I've got Professor Harvester and I've got Alan in the house. You two behave yourself because I'm not having none of your fighting like as you always do. Always at each other's throats, the Harvester and the Alan Nostrand. Don't know why. I don't know why. They're so much alike. They should be bloody twins, but you know what I mean? They're always fighting. Always fighting.
It only took me nearly a year to find out. I was like, you all lied to me.
Then she started getting on Dr. Bass the other night saying, you got to keep saying that about being mentioned drink. She thought it was like a bot anti-flat earther or something, just repeating themselves. I said, go look at his videos.
I know, I nearly timed him out.
Yeah, and she goes checking the channel and all that.
I know, I didn't though, because I was just like, what? Like last night, I timed somebody out for 24 hours because they were just being annoying in chat.
Nice one, Alan. And Tony sent me a video from, well, he says he told me about a video from, what do you call him? Level Earth Observer, Adam. So why not? We'll play that one. It's rare embarrassing NASA footage found. We'll do that one first, and then we'll go on to the topics.
We're going to the pub tomorrow.
To eat food with Tony Whitcomb. Tony's not in at the minute, but let's wait and see if he turns up.
It's a shame NASA lost their moon landing technology from the 60s, because some of it was incredible, as we're about to see. So this is old school NASA footage from the Gemini program, which was essentially the proving ground for the supposed moon landing, which was to follow.
I'll get 2 lots of flowers.
It's a short clip. See if you can spot the lost technology here.
I know.
Which is incredible, if you ask me.
I mean,
the capabilities they have.
I mean, lost technology. Wow. I mean, this thing looks like a bunch of kitchen utensils. It looks like I don't know, a clothes spinner without the paint on it. And then it looks like a colander with a pot and a pan on top.
It was a water heater.
We'll watch the clip, and then we'll come back.
Right.
And we'll have a little look at the clip in question on loop. It's ridiculous. But like I say, see if you can spot the obvious problem.
The docking portion of the mission was cancelled when the visual inspection of the ATDA confirmed telemetry report that the docking adapter shroud had not completely separated. Several different rendezvous methods with the ATDA were undertaken and successfully completed.
Now this part is a kind of sequence. This is the rendezvous from above. We're coming down on the ATDA over the Indian Ocean. And so you really know you're moving.
It's a bit quiet, but...
Here we're plunging down from above, and the ATDA is going across over the Indian Ocean. We've just passed the Sahara Desert. We're coming into less than 1,000 feet now.
There's no question that you're really moving at 18,000 miles an hour, and you almost get the feeling, as was mentioned earlier.
So, did you spot the problem?
Oh, you felt the motion. You felt that motion going that speed. Well, you should do, but we don't feel the motion of the Earth going faster at that speed either, do we? Weird.
Most of you did.
Yeah.
The astronaut told us he was doing 18,000 miles an hour in his spaceship, attempting to rendezvous with another spaceship, which we can see just out on our screen there on the right. And this did make for a very fast, wonderful story. 18,000 miles an hour in a spaceship in 1966. Wonderful stuff. The problem is, when we viewed the footage, we're left with only 2 choices here. One, some of NASA's lost moon technology involved an incredible braking and accelerating system.
Yeah.
As we can see, the spacecraft go from 18,000 miles an hour, as we're about to see as it loops back
to a complete stop.
Round, apply a brake, stop dead, allow the other spacecraft to catch up, and then go from 0 to 18,000 miles an hour straight off the bat. Look at that.
Yeah.
incredible technology. Let's see it again. Lads, we're going too fast. Apply the brakes. Right, it's caught up. Hit the accelerator. Whee.
Yeah.
That is some incredible technology.
You don't know any brakes if you're going 18,000 miles an hour. It's going to stop you dead.
Guys, braking from 18,000 miles an hour to 0 in 1 second. And then restarting from 0 miles an hour to 18,000 miles an hour in 1 second.
That is beautiful.
Incredible stuff.
That's brilliant.
So is this lost moon technology that NASA have been telling us about? Or is this the other option?
This
is a special effects meltdown.
Bugs Bunny air brakes. Turbulence. I like it. And Super Side, Mr. Super Side, when I said that, looks like it's worth $4.99. I want my money back, energy back. Absolutely. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was it. That's that one. But yeah, nice little video. Thanks for that, Johnny. And thanks for that, Leo. No, not Leo, Adam from Leo, Level F Observer. Right, let's get on with the first topic, which is Sid Roth being an umpty. He trusts everyone well. It's either scripted or he just trusts any Christian that tells him any fish story. Sid Roth. Let's do it. Where are we, Sid? Where are you, Sid? There he is.
To you by private internet access.
There will be nothing that you're going to see that you've ever seen before, because we are going to have a show that is totally...
And that is a problem. We're going to have a show. Yes, I know he does a TV program and that, but it's meant to be about scripture. It's meant to be about the gospel. It's meant to be about Jesus. But that's the problem. Turn these things into shows, so they'll just believe any incredulous story, any fish story, any story that will make you incredulous. This guy would believe. Like he believes in cat cares, spare eyeballs rooms, spare legs rooms and stuff like that in heaven, going riding roller coasters with Jesus and eating candy floss and going to the pictures with Jesus and that, every night, all that kind of stuff.
Directed, produced, and written by God the Father.
Welcome to the Televangelist Circus.
Written, directed, and produced by God the Father. Made by man, but written, directed, and produced by God the Father. Yes, of course.
The wild, extravagant claims flow freely. Gullibility is a feature, and evidence, well, who needs evidence when you have Christianity's most credulous ringleader, Sid freaking Roth?
Exactly. Sid Roth doesn't need any evidence. He just believes. He just believes. Or he maybe doesn't believe and just does it for the story. Just does it for the show. But it certainly looks like he believes to me when he's talking to these people and he praying with them. I've seen him praying in tongues with them, and he sounds like a blooming a native Indian, a stereotypical whoa, 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 that kind of thing. Like, what?
Are healing miracles real? Sid Roth has spent over 35 years researching the strange world of the supernatural.
My guess.
Researching, I'd say no. I mean, he might have done, but researching, I'd say no. Just taking everybody's story for granted that it's true. I don't think he researches.
Prayed for a baby that was dead for 1 year, and the baby came back to life.
See, baby that was not alive for 1 year they prayed or whatever, came to life. Wow. Not even Jesus did that with Lazarus. It was 4 days with Lazarus. He said he stinketh. So this baby, after a year, must have been very ripe. Yeah, 35 years of researching, but still lives in a globe. Absolutely. Sandra.
You won't believe what happened.
You're probably right.
My guest has raised 37.
Oh, your weight kept changing, did it? In the gravity pockets there. Oh, it does. It does that, Professor Hamster, all the time.
7 people from the dead.
Live again.
His team has raised 500 from the dead. Do you want to find out?
So his team has raised 500 from the dead. So I take it you've done all this research that you'll have the evidence to say from the doctors or whatever that this man or this woman wasn't alive and now is. I'm sure you'll have that evidence of his team bringing 500 people back to life.
How? It may come handy someday. Guess what? He died. Not just once, but twice.
Damn,
Nice.
numbers like that really put Jesus to shame.
If he hadn't trained his...
That's it. That's it. I mean, Jesus did say greater things than me that you'll do, but to the point of 500 people coming back, I'm sure you need that some kind of evidence for that for belief. But no, this guy takes it on faith.
his family on how to raise the dead, guess what? I'd be interviewing someone else right now.
I've covered a lot of religious hucksters on this channel, but Sid...
You mean how? Surely if they did do it, they just prayed to God? Or did they do it themselves today? They wouldn't. I mean, if you manage to raise someone from dead, it's God that would have done it, not you. But I do not believe that this team raised 500 people from the dead.
Sid's special. He's what would happen if your overly excitable Uncle Oscar quit his dementia pills, drank 6 gallons of coffee, snorted some prophecy powder, and escaped the nursing home to pursue his lifelong career of being a Christian TV host.
Hey Matthew, good to see you. Oh, wrong. That's the wrong one. I click it. See, I go to click it, but then the chat moves up. So by the time I click it, it goes to the next one. New strings on the acoustic. Nice, nice. Good to see you, Matthew.
Which Matthew?
Hey, Senko.
I think I already said hello to him.
What?
I think I already said hello to them.
Pass the collection plate. I switched to Wagyu meat. Nice.
Well, this is new. Very few people know about this. Why? It happened last night. That is new. I had one of the most vivid dreams.
There you go. Always dreams. Always dreams. It's always in a dream. I went to this in the dream. God spoke to me. Yes, now it does say in the Bible, young men will dream dreams and have visions and stuff like that. But these people have them all the time while they're sleeping, while they're awake, you know. Dreams, visions, every 2 minutes. And they're just things that are silly. It doesn't edify the church. It doesn't edify the body of Christ. It's rubbish. Hey, Luke, good to see you, bro. Happy Friday. Good to see you, bro.
Someone started flying in my guest meeting. I mean, he flew out the door. Tell me about the quarter you found.
This is so exciting. I love this. The other day, I'm going through the security. There's a TSA agent, like right there. I look down, right behind her is a quarter. And I walked through, I thought, that quarter is mine. I was so excited that that quarter was mine.
You were excited about finding a quarter?
Yeah.
About a quarter of a dollar? It's 25 cents, isn't it?
I think she wet herself.
She was, what? That's so weird to me.
So I, of course, picked it up, put it in the little fun.
Oh, 1 quarter.
My guest has seen a woman instantly grow 5 inches.
You sure that was a woman? If this were real...
5 inches, guys, 5 inches. We know someone else who can do that. He grows them from the other end, or he just pulls their legs straight. You know, old Todd White. He can make their legs lengthen. So he usually just does one leg, though, to equal it with the other one. But if he started pulling in the other one, then it alternated, he can make people really, really tall. Old Todd White. And of course, Sid Roth would be the type of man to believe Todd White.
Every NBA star you know would be fervently praying for these miracle growth spurts.
My guest says he's found his exact name and destiny in code in the Bible. He says
wow.
everyone's name and vital information is
Everyone's name and vital information is in code in the Bible. Wow. Yes, I do believe the Bible's got some codes to it here and there, but nothing that would involve too much numerology, like taking over your life, that type of thing. But to have everybody's names that's going to heaven, say, or every Christian in the Bible in code, it's just ridiculous. That's not what it was made for.
also encoded in the Bible. My guest says she was supernaturally taught how to lose weight. Supernaturally. No diet, no food restriction.
No diet, no food restriction. You just pray. Just pray for God to take the weight off you. God will say, look, I will not do this. You go. There's other ways to do this. Don't you pray? You can pray for strength to help, strength from God to help you go through your diet or do what you're doing to lose weight. But God ain't going to just cut the weight off you. You put the weight on in the first place. God's not going to say, yeah, I'll just slice that off you right now. You know, silly when there's a way of doing it. Just no diet, no food, just meth. Yeah, dude.
Restrictions, no weight loss supplements.
God, all around.
Damn, how fat were her demons? Someone should clue John Hagee in.
My guest, Shane Warren, at age 12, he knew nothing. Diddly. My guest has moved for many years.
What do you mean he knew nothing? What do you mean? That's not explained very well. He just knew nothing. So he was a vegetable. Is that what you mean?
In miracles. He just got back from Argentina, and in a matter of minutes, 60 people had creative miracles. I mean, new organs, and he says it's transferable. Anyone interested? Ooh. Have you ever heard of stage 4 cancer?
It's transferable. Anybody interested? Wow. I could do with some new lungs, man. My ones are probably messed up with all that weed smoking and cigarette smoke. I could do with some new lungs. Do you think God's got to give me new lungs just because I messed up these ones? You know, I did this to my lungs. Do you think God's got to give me new lungs because I messed them up? I don't think so. I mean, he could, but I did this. You know, why? There's consequences. You're saying there's no consequences to what you do, Sid, if these things can happen.
Sir, my guest had stage 5 cancer.
Stage 5 cancer? So he's dead? Because cancer staging goes...
Stage 4. I thought stage 4 was the last stage.
It is.
There's no stage 5 in cancer.
From 0 to 4.
Instantly healed. He went to Taiwan to reach people with the good news. He was warned not to.
If that was just a slip or if it was just a blatant lie, because there is no such thing as stage 5. I knew that straight away because my cousin, he's just had one of his lungs taken out. You know what I mean? My mum had cancer twice and has beat it twice. She had a womb taken out. You know what I mean? And a bladder. And she's got a colostomy bag to pee in now. You know what I mean? So she's been through it. So I know a little bit about it, and it doesn't go to stage 5.
Why? There were swarms of killer mosquitoes. One bite, you're done. He said, God told me to go. I'm going. So what happened to the killer mosquitoes? They all died.
So God's priorities are ending world hunger? Nope. Curing childhood cancer? Nope. Helping people find quarters at the TSA and killing mosquitoes for one chosen missionary.
The quarter story, I mean, what the heck? You were so excited to find the quarter. I mean, you didn't seem as though you were lucky. You were at an airport, so you were going somewhere, so you could afford a plane, but you really find it exciting to find a quarter. And you know, I mean, my dad was one of them. Like, it didn't matter if he had £2,000 in his pocket. He probably never did. He would still pick up a 2p or a 1 pence that's on the ground. So that's money. I'll bet he'd put it away. Just thinking, if it's left there, it's a waste. Me, I mean, if I see 2p in the ground, in general, I just walk past it. When I was on the street, I'd pick things like that up, though. But in general, I just walked past it. But this lady was so excited by a quarter. Love it, love it.
Do you know that your entire future was written in advance, and there's books that have exactly what you're supposed to do? And it's the job of the angels to help you step by step fulfill your destiny.
So there's books saying of our life written out completely. That would say, yes, we are predestined, but in that predestined, we have choice. And the way he's making it sound is as though you've got no choice. And there's angels every step of the way, guiding you every step of the way. We do ask for guidance and all that, but we don't have our own personal angel tending to us 24 hours a day.
But most believers don't know how to cooperate with the angels. Would you like to learn?
The most important.
I pick up pennies. It's good luck with a 4-leaf. You superstitious dude.
Find a penny, pick it up, all day long you'll have good luck.
Pass it to a special friend, and that luck will never end.
Impressive thing about Sid Roth isn't just the miracle claims that he and his guests claim to witness, it's his ability to maintain such wide-eyed amazement with each increasingly ridiculous story. This man could interview someone claiming to have sneezed out a Lamborghini, and he'd react like it's the most incredible thing that he's ever heard.
Do you know that sounds so stupid, doesn't it? Someone sneezed out a Lamborghini, which it is, of course.
I'll do that.
Could God make that happen? Yes. Would he? No. No, because it's silly, it's stupid. But I quite believe he'd believe that. I quite believe he'd believe that. What, babe?
I'll sneeze out Lamborghinis about 10 times a day.
Nice, nice. Well, let's never be skint again.
Now, after I drop this brutal video, Sid Roth is probably going to wish that he could disappear. Unfortunately, he can't, because the internet is forever. But if you want to keep your internet traffic private, you might want to consider using a virtual private network, or VPN. And for that,
No, thank you. Let's fast forward the internet thing bit fast.
They really do come out with some shite, don't they?
Yeah. Come on, what a size of an advert, dude. There we go, that should be it.
$4 a month. And you'll receive 4 months original time trips completely free. So
time travel is real. Jesus is the original time traveler.
So Jesus time traveled, guys. Jesus time traveled. God is omnipresent. Doesn't need to time travel. That's just silly. Everywhere at once. That means all times at once as well. God's out of time. It's a different system for him. Wow.
My guest will teach you how to biblically ascend up to and descend from heaven at will. My guest died, went to heaven.
Which goes against scripture. Which goes against scripture. Nobody's seen it. And that was seen in prophecy by John and maybe Paul. But that's in vision. Oh, they could have been transported there, but it says none of us, nobody is going to see it. And now he's got people every day going to heaven at will. Not even God's choice to just like, oh, I'll give this person, you know what I mean? I'll give Bill a little bit of fun on the old heavenly roller coaster tomorrow. I'll take him up, you know what I mean? But no, Bill can now just at will shoot off to heaven, and the Father has got nothing to say about it, you know what I mean? It's I'm coming up, Father. Yeah, I'm sure you don't mind. You know what I mean? I know you said in scripture that nobody will see it in that till that time, but you know, I don't want to live by that. I just want to come see it now. I'll come every day. Actually, it will. It's so silly, man. So stupid. They claim to be godly men. They claim to be Christians, but everything they say goes against the scripture. Everything.
But was sent back for many reasons. But one of the major reasons was to reveal the secrets of angels. An angel told his wife.
And what are the secrets of angels? There's no secret that there's angels. We know that. Bad angels, good angels.
He would be healed of AIDS. My guest went to heaven and had the Warrior's Dance downloaded into her spirit. It's a totally different paradigm and revelation on defeating the devil. Are you ready to defeat the devil?
You want to know what's the real miracle here? Despite hosting a show called It's Super...
That God does that. God, St. Michael, whatever, however it's done. That happens by God. That is God's choice to defeat the devil. We don't defeat the devil physically. Yes, I mean, by not falling for his temptations, I suppose, in a metaphorical way, you're defeating him. But that's not what he's talking about. Sid Roth believes anything. Hey, Joe, good to see you, bro. I noticed you just had a premiere on. I watched that after, obviously, because I was going live as it was coming on, or it might have just been already started. Good to see you, Joe. Good to see you, man.
Supernatural for almost 30 years, despite claiming to have witnessed countless miracles, and despite supposedly having guests who can raise the dead, cure cancer, and freaking fly, Sid has never managed to capture a single one of these miracles on camera, except for speaking in tongues, of course.
My guest can speak supernaturally in many languages that he's never learned.
Just begin to see Kuala Ngurabasia.
See? Kurabasi. It sounds like my tongues. Kurabasika. Shamamakisendra Yamamakisendra Basundu. I can do it as well. You know, I used to think it was supernatural. I used to think I was giving it. No, I was listening to other people, subconsciously mimicking them, and then elaborating on it. His tongues just sounded like mine now.
Nasito Hukalesio.
Shamamakisendra.
He's just actually saying by the Spirit. As I tried.
When it comes to tongues, allegedly, you're not meant to know what you're saying. It's just between you and God. So you're even going against your own doctrine, which is false. False. Negative. Yeah. I used to think I could pray in tongues. I still can't do it, but I know it's not a gift from God. It was me mimicking people, then elaborating on it, making it my own. But my tongues sounded like yours there, dude. It's a bit weird, that, isn't it?
He's saying, yield to me, my child.
I see that, Kura. It's there all the time, Kura Basiki. It's there all the time. So it just shows that people are mimicking each other and just elaborating a bit. Some people's tongues are a bit way off, you know what I mean? Completely different from that. But a lot of people's tongues sound the same. I think it's because we're all mimicking and just elaborating. That's it. I still remember my tongues. And that just shows it. It's something I remember. It's not something I was given, you know? Especially when I was told when I was given it, you practice that word you were given every day. What do you mean practice it? If I was given it, I wouldn't need to practice. It means I can just do it all the time. Why do I need to practice it? Because it's not scriptural.
I say,
there is such an outpouring of God's presence on you right now.
So strong. I've named it peace. The aggressive.
Hey, Sandro, yeah, it can be a gimmick for the foolish, absolutely. But I've seen people's doctrine, I've seen churches saying that if you do not pray in tongues, if you do not get baptized in the Holy Spirit, that's what they call it, praying in tongues, that you're not saved. You know, that's your second part of your salvation sort of thing. It's rubbish.
Weapon of God. It's so strong.
That's what you have. Peace. The aggressive weapon of God. My guest went to heaven every day for 3 years and was taught mysteries on how to awaken your spiritual senses.
He went every day for 3 years to heaven to be able to be taught how to awaken his spiritual senses. Why would God need you to come to heaven for 3 years to be able to do that? You've got a direct line to God, you know? Why would you need to take you heaven to do this? It's stupid.
Your supernatural hearing, your supernatural smell, your supernatural sight, your supernatural
smell. That's, come on.
Feeling.
3 years of daily heaven trips? I wonder what the commute time was like. Although I've noticed that these heaven tours.
Joking. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Oh, and Dylan. I didn't say hello to Dylan. Good to see you, man.
Always come back with vague platitudes or visions of Santa Claus, and never anything useful like the cure for Alzheimer's or solutions to quantum gravity.
I've been taken on tours of heaven, not just once, but many.
Well, God's not going to give him a cure. Well, any facts or whatever on quantum gravity, because that's something that doesn't exist. But I get his point.
Many times, Christmas Town is actually.
Oh, this is Katya. This is the one that goes to heaven every bloody day. This is the one that goes to spare eyeball rooms, sees spare leg rooms, goes on roller coasters with Jesus, that type of thing, you know.
Actually, a place in heaven that is where Nicholas lives. Some people call him Saint Nick. Some people call him Santa.
Joshua Mill.
Santa Claus lives in heaven. Look,
Does he know that?
Santa's not going to know anything because Santa's just Satan. I mean, it's just ridiculous. There was a guy called Saint Nicholas that in Russia or something like that. They called him Saint Nicholas, but his name was probably Nicholas. But he did go around giving coal or something in winter to help people with the heat themselves. But that's it. This is always based on paganism. You know, Santa Claus is not real. So why would we live in heaven?
Is known as the Golden Preacher because of being coated frequently in heavenly gold dust.
Okay, so he didn't just put glitter on his face beforehand. Oh, look at that signal, it's terrible. It's going back up again. It's up and down the signal at a minute. It's weird.
I mean, I've just never seen something like this. He has every square inch of his body is coated.
Nothing says divine miracle quite like dog.
So not just a bit of like sticky stuff sprayed on his body. You know what I mean? Like watered down glue, then just spray like watered down PVA glue or something a little bit sticky, then just glitter. Or just glitter's got to stick over you anyway with a bit of sweat. So wow. So it's not just glitter, Mr. Sid Roth.
Dollar store glitter.
Now he's traveling to foreign countries without airplanes. He calls it being transported in the glory. My guest is a seer. That means he can see in the invisible world just as most people can see in the natural world. And this is what he told me. Many of your angels are unemployed.
Perhaps they should learn to code.
Many of your angels are
I was just saying
unemployed.
our shopping's been delivered.
Well, it hasn't. They've done this before. Get onto them for them. Because it's not been delivered.
The doctors told my guest he had 1 month to live. A miracle happened, and after that, the power of God just started moving, and people were being healed. People without eyes were getting their eyes back. My guest was a believer in the Messiah. She even met Jesus, visited heaven, but one day found herself and many other Christians in hell. She now knows the hell conspiracy. Now you are about to know what hell has purposely kept hidden from you. It's hell's best kept secret, and I'm gonna blast it now. My guest gets caught up into the heavenlies and eavesdrops on conversations between Jesus and Father God.
Right. Bull, complete bull. Jesus is not one for secrets and that, so why would he be allowed? And the Father, God is omnipresent. God is omnipresent. Don't tell me that you can eavesdrop on God. That's just ridiculous. And people clapped as well. Exactly, Dylan. Exactly. You can eavesdrop on the Father and the Son talking. Come on. Omnipresence mean anything to you? All-knowing mean anything to you? Omniscient? Omnipotent? Omnipresent? Wow. Wow. Crazy what this guy comes out with. Superman.
And then he's like an actor on a stage. He just acts out what they've been saying.
This day you will die.
A voice said to Sandy Fry, "This day you will die." Then the airplane she was on ran out of fuel. History was miraculously changed that day. As you were talking about angels right now, I have to tell you, I actually started shaking. Yeah. There must be an angel in this studio.
There are angels here. There's one behind me.
So there's one behind them, and Sid Roth is shaking because there must be angels there. Why would you shake just because you think there's an angel there? You'd shake with God there. I mean, people would. So, I mean, in the Bible, they did say they start to worship angels. They don't worship us. I mean, so people were afraid, but this is rubbish, complete rubbish. You would see an angel. Why are they invisible? 2 seconds. I'm going to just... I'll be back in a sec. It's like 12 out of 17. I mean, I'm just going to refresh. Right, 2 seconds, guys. I'll disappear for a second. I'll be back. 12:17. Right. Alright, let's go quickly while it lazy signals up. Right, 12:17.
Brought to you by
Angel in this studio.
There are angels here. There's one behind me who goes with me.
Sid Roth's show is like a cooking show where no one ever actually cooks anything and you never see any of the food. They all just sit around and brag about how good of.
And they just tell anecdotal stories. Well, anecdotes. You know what I mean? It's anecdotal. They don't provide any evidence whatsoever. And then they sell books and CDs.
A chef they are.
Science has finally caught up with the Bible. We now have proof you are not a victim of your genes. You can alter your genes, your health, and your destiny.
Oh yeah, we can alter our genes, of course we can. The only time I alter my genes is when I used to patch the knee because there was a hole in them. It's the only genes I've been altering.
Supernaturally, my guest has learned how to partner with angels for creative miracles. He's had miracles like people getting eyeballs, like the dead being raised, and he says any true believer can learn to partner with angels.
I do believe that God can heal. I do believe that God could give you an eyeball if you lacked one, but it's not that these things don't happen every day and as often as this guy is saying, and with these people. You know, because these people take glory for it. They take the credit for it. And it's not even true. But God could do it, yes.
Anyone interested? My guest's wife had a prophetic dream, and she gave her husband an urgent warning from God. If you do not pray correctly, people will die.
Pray correctly or people start dying. No pressure though. Can you imagine though if like a yoga instructor said that? If you don't do this downward facing dog perfectly, everyone dies.
Angel of the Lord came. There was I had a vision. 360, like an IMAX. And I was shown a mountain range.
A 360 spherical vision, like an IMAX. Wow. Wow.
And then it was up to me to find it.
Well, you found it.
I found it.
You got there.
I made it.
And you got shocked because they were very different than the people you were used to. I mean, witch doctors and demon worshipers, and you had no paradigm for that. He's talking to a witch doctor, and before his very eyes, what did he turn into?
First time it was a bat, big.
But you actually saw him?
Witch doctor turned into a bat. Now I do believe they use black magic, stuff like that. But as for turning into bats, a man turning into a bat, no. A demon, yes, not a man.
And
there was a man.
Yeah.
Turned the flashlight on to himself and went into a creature.
The voice from who? From the narrator, Luke, or from Sid?
I saw that with my eyes, yes, sir.
I just want to emphasize real quick that I did not add this B-roll. These clips are from Sid Roth's own show.
What are you on about this guy talking now that's juggling?
When a witch doctor came against my guest, the witch was struck dead.
But on the corner of my eye, I saw this man.
I get what you're saying. It is a little like that, isn't it? Hey, KV, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man.
And all of a sudden, he accidentally bumps into me. And as soon as he bumped into me, so lightly bumped into me, that man went flying.
I mean, he's called Holy Koolaid, but I don't think he's a Christian at all. I think he maybe tries to debunk Christians, but he's definitely right. He's right on the path with Sid, that's for sure. But I dare say, if he's not a Christian, he'll probably debunk good Christians and that, or try, obviously. But yeah, he's certainly right on this one. It's just something I came across. It's not somebody I'm usually sub to,
Backwards through the air. The people out there actually parted as he went flying through the air, backwards, on the ground, dead.
This man travels supernaturally from one place to the other. It's not by plane or car or even bicycle, but
it's by TARDIS, because it's a teleport. Goes from one place to the other. It just disappears in one place and appears in another, and at another time. They're in the TARDIS. Got to be.
through the invisible world.
You know, with all of these teleporting Christians, you'd think that at least one of them would think to zap over to North Korea to rescue a few persecuted believers.
This is my friend Kevin Zadai, who died. When you came back, you played 9 instruments. How many did you play before you went to heaven?
0.
He just orders these instruments, pulls them.
So he went to heaven to learn how to play instruments. Wow. You could have done that here. You could have done that here. Hey, KV. KV's put a video and it's probably one of his. Go watch it, guys. Not right now, but go watch it. Oh, yeah, Pastor Jennings. I've done some stuff with, I did one with Pastor Jennings before. Pretty good, man. Oh, it's flat. It's not KV's video. It's from Flat Out Truth, Terry Aker. When did he put this out? Nice, 21 hours ago. Excellent, excellent. Nice one, dude. Nice one. Right.
Out of the box and starts playing. And when he plays, I believe it's the atmosphere of heaven. Would you demonstrate that right now?
Ooh.
Joan Hunter.
The atmosphere of heaven. He went to heaven to learn how to play them instruments. Wow. Well, I tell you what, God couldn't have been a good teacher. I'm sorry, Father, but if you help this guy play. What?
Did you shout me?
No, what's happening with the shotgun?
Apparently being delivered.
So why do they put delivered then? Weirdos. Yeah, can I have coffee?
No.
Can you make it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm making one though.
I just hear the kettle boiling up.
It's because I'm sorting the sink out.
Okay, what cup's that?
Because it blocked it a bit.
Oh, baby. You
Love you.
Right. Can't remember what I was saying. Right, let's carry on. Gino Jennings, yeah. He actually refers to the Bible. I like how he does it though. I did do one on him where there was a guy in the audience trying to tell him that Jesus was the Son of God, as in like the sun up there, you know, that type of thing. And Gino was there with his man to the side of him, the guy who looks through the Bible, who reads it out, and they bounce off each other. I like how he does it. We'll have to do another Gino Jennings one.
Has opened her mouth and said one word. Coffee. And this one word has resulted in millions.
There you go, Mr. Super Sidewinder. Look, you don't need to go to heaven to learn how to play instruments. Mr. Super Sidewinder can do it in 8 lessons. I mean, learn it, but I mean, you could get someone to play a few chords on the guitar. You need 3 chords on the guitar, you need 3 shapes on the guitar, and you can play a song. Like 3 shapes, like G, A, and D. You can play Hey Jude from the Beatles. You know what I mean? That was the first thing I played, Hey Jude from the Beatles. I think it's G, A, and D. G, A, D, I think. And that's all you need. For yeah. But this guy went to heaven to learn how to play instruments, and that's how good he was. Fantastic.
Of dollars. Can I have her open her mouth for you now?
Wow!
We need that again. My guest literally was an eyewitness of the final day on Earth. I'm going to take you to an eyewitness who had an open vision, literally could feel, touch, see this day, and he says, it's about upon us.
She grew like 3 inches in front of me, but her head had compressed. So I said, in the name of Jesus, I command.
Grew 3 inches, but her head compressed. Oh my goodness. What? Wow.
This head to return to the proper size. And it went right in my hands. That was awesome. That was, you can't describe what.
That is an actress. You can see that she's acting, and I did not see any change.
What happened to me?
And you know what? That's just the beginning.
I know.
Damn, even Beetlejuice had better special effects. The fact that Sid's able to keep a straight face while platforming some of the most outrageous bullshit artists this side of.
Exactly. How can he keep a straight face? Surely he knows some of these things are crap. Surely.
Narnia is truly
All of them
impressive.
are crap. Sorry,
And
but
let's be
surely
honest,
knows
if
some
you're a
are.
Christian, you're probably at least a little bit embarrassed by how absolutely freaking bonkers your religion is. But the fact that Sid Roth manages to make it look even more.
This guy is not a Christian. No, I'm not weirded out by how bonkers it is, because it's not bonkers, it's the truth. But this guy, Sid Roth, is not a true Christian.
More absurd than it already is quite possibly what makes this show actually supernatural. And yet somehow his TV show has over 2 million viewers on YouTube alone. And while it is entertaining, it's not without harm. See, people gobble this stuff up and then send him their life savings in tithe donations to help him peddle more bull. They take his advice and turn to faith healers for themselves and their children rather than time-tested medical treatments.
My guest has identified the supernatural cause of 500
And that's a very good point you made there. Definitely a good point.
diseases. In other words, she has found that the same specific door opens the way for specific diseases. When you can close that door, you can get.
Of course, you can close that door, of course. Jennifer played 0 instruments. She now plays handpan, tongue drum, kalimba recorder, ukulele, and ocarina, melodica, and more. Excellent, excellent. See what I mean? Don't need to go to heaven for that.
Get healed.
Televangelists like Sid spread pseudoscience, pseudohistory, and misinformation of all stripes. They erode trust in actual science-based institutions, and they push for the spread of Christian nationalism, eroding the separation of church and state. People's rights are affected by this stuff, which is why I've been pushing back against this kind of BS for almost a decade. And right now, I'm stepping up my game and scaling up my output.
Fair play, but don't attack Christians that are abiding by scripture.
Right now, I am planning to scale up Holy Koolaid substantially. At the start of 2025, I am teaming up with another atheist YouTuber, Stephen Woodford, and the plan is to pool our resources, rent out a spout some bullshit of clowns are. I just plan and tapping, so I am $10,000 towards high. Get this initial. We don't. This isn't going to be.
That's all the way to the end. I didn't want to hear him talk about crappy about Christians, so that was all the way in. So that was the end of the Sid Roth thing. Oh, that only took an hour. Well, I've got another 17-minute video anyway to do the demonic Hollywood thing. It's a Nick Jones one, so we'll react to that. But just give me a minute. I'm going to nip to the toilet. So I'm not putting anything on now. I'll just... Actually, I'll put in some cool... what do you call it? Cool StreamYard music. There you go. Feeding the ducks, maybe. Enough of that. Right, comments. Let's go to the video. Hey, Matthew Eastman, how you doing, bro? You just missed the first one with Sid Roth. But I've got one with Nick Jones to play anyway. Sid Roth, terrible dude. What a dude, man, believes any fish story. But surely he knows some of them are fish stories and is just going with it for the money. Surely. But I do believe he believes some of them. What's such a naive dude. No Holy Spirit, no discernment. No discernment at all. Right, more evidence that Hollywood is deeply demonic. So it's on an 11-minute video.
Just when you thought Hollywood cannot get any more satanic, somehow, I don't know how they do it, but they figure out a way to one-up themselves. And this is the perfect example of conditioning and programming that we are seeing ramp up in the direction of the demonic. Like, you understand television programming. There's a reason why they call it that. They're programming you. They're programming our children in order to believe in whatever it is that they want our children or us to believe. But it's easier to do this with children because they're young, they're impressionable. They're a lot more naive, right? But with adults, we're pretty much stuck in our ways for the most part. You're not really going to sway us all too much. I mean, you still can, but it's going to take a lot more deception in order to sway adults. With children, it's a lot easier. Now, this movie with Jack Black, he's playing Satan, and it's supposed to be a family movie, a family Christmas movie. And I just find it very interesting, the description of how the directors talk about the reason why.
Jack Black playing Satan. Well, I wouldn't say he's a godly guy anyway, Jack Black, with the movies. Even though they're just comedy. Oh, sorry. Volume came up on my YouTube for some reason. Yeah, Jack Black playing out Satan. It wouldn't surprise me anyway. Wow. I didn't even know about it. Didn't even know. This damn movie. Is that what it's called? Is that actually what it's called? This damn movie? Or are you just saying that?
Why they casted Jack Black to play Satan. And I think it's very telling to the true nature of the enemy and why he's doing what he's doing so out in the open right now. All right. Let me play this video. This is just an interview. I can't play the full like trailer, but y'all can go watch that if you want to. But I thought this interview was very telling as to the spirits behind this film.
No. What's it called?
Come on. Let's go.
For Dumb and Dumber.
It's called Dear Santa. Dear Santa. Isn't that mad? Dear Santa, it's called. Hold on, let me just get it up. Come on. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Let's have a quick look. Share. So yeah, can you see that? Yeah, you can. So yeah, Dear Santa. Yeah, look, to Santa. So he plays Santa, he's playing Satan, obviously, by the looks of it. I think yeah, you'll be allowed to play a trailer. Trailers okay to play. Trailers are okay to play, I think.
Every Christmas, something magical happens.
Dear Santa.
When a kid sends a letter to Santa. But Liam...
To Santa.
...is a crappy speller.
He's sick.
This looks like fun.
Isn't that mad? Blatant. To Santa, but he spelled it wrongly and he went to Satan. Wow. In that devil in the details, in plain sight.
Oh, that's putrid.
Thank you.
What do you want?
You summoned me.
Not what I expected.
What'd you expect?
In the movies, the reindeer usually have the antlers, not you.
Kid, are you high?
I'm ready for this.
You lucked out big time, so I'm way better than Santa. Ho, ho, frickin' ho. You, my friend, are getting 3 wishes.
You mean like a genie?
They stole that from me. By the way, after you make your wishes, I'm taking your soul.
What?
You ain't never had a friend like me. Okay, that I may have stolen from Aladdin. Now we're even. Let me show you a few of the things I could do for you. I'll be right back.
It's Post Malone.
Leo!
Look, I'm worried Santa's going to trick me into getting
It's
my
Tom.
soul.
I think he's just confused.
We believe you.
Yo, down here! What are you waiting for? Go make a move! Sue me, I'm thirsty.
I tried everything. That kid's incorruptible.
What about doing something out of kindness?
I don't even know what you just said. I mean, I know all the words, but I just never heard them in that order.
You know this man?
I'm his uncle. Beat it.
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? Oh,
That doesn't sound right.
pardon me, kombucha.
Watch this.
No, please, never trust a thought. You just gambled and lost.
Nice to meet you. The pleasure was mine.
Yeah. So there you go. Dear Santa. Lovely, yeah? Lovely movies. Yeah, Jack Black. I used to like him, but not so much now. Wow. Bloody signal. 2 seconds. I'm just going to... Let me just see where I am.
Think about Mary. There's so many great movies, and now adding to that list is Dear Santa. It's a great holiday movie for the whole family. So, Bobby, I'll let you do the honors. Tell us what Dear Santa is all about.
Well, it's about a young boy who's he writes a letter to Santa Claus. He's not a very good speller, and he accidentally writes "Dear Satan" on it. And guess what? Jack.
I just think that's so telling. So telling. What we always say, Satan Claus in Santa, same person. There you go.
Black gets the letter, and he's like, "Oh my God, I never get letters from kids." And our story progresses.
It's the easiest pitch ever, by the way. It's like snakes on a plane. And as soon as we heard it, we're like, "Yeah, we'll do that."
2 seconds, guys. I'll leave that on pause. I'll leave you some music. I've got to go and get the shopping in. 2 secs. Sorry, guys. Just be a minute. Yeah. Wow, that was heavy. So, wow. Meant to be delivering to us. He was right down by the pub. I had to walk 2 minutes to get him. Anyway, signal's down. Right, hold on, I'm far now. I'm just got to refresh again. It just started with the signal down. Stupid thing. Sorry, 2 minutes 12. 2 seconds, guys. All right.
Just when you thought Hollywood cannot.
Heard it, we're like, yeah, we'll do that.
It's so inventive, it's so creative, and obviously you're both reuniting with Jack Black after the Shallow Hal success. More than 20 years later, he seems just tailor-made for this role.
Shallow Hal, yeah, that's probably about the last one that I thought was okay.
Peter, what is it about this that knew Jack Black had to be the guy?
Because this is like kind of like it's a funny Satan, sort of the way Damn Yankees had a funny Satan, and you need somebody who's innately likable.
Satan is never funny, never.
And not threatening. And Jack Black is that. He's kind of similar to how he was in School of Rock, where he's like.
He said you need somebody innately likable and not threatening to play Satan. I wonder why that is.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder why that is. I wonder why.
So that when the beast comes, you know what I mean, they were liking him, worshipping him. You know what I mean, thinking he's a good guy. He's here for us.
You have a film being marketed
towards conditioning
families where you portray Satan as likable, non-threatening. It's the same thing. You remember that whole After School Satan program, which they're still doing, After School Satan, depending on the school districts and where you live and whatnot. But that was the whole push for the After School Satan program, was the fact that number one.
Oh, and after it was finished, we'll be playing that with Harry Mack, and this time I'm not doing a Chesick song and Mr. Super Sidewinder song, because Mr. Super Sidewinder did a mix with Chesick's song, one of his songs, and I'll play that. It's them together, so that's good. I like it when he does that. So we'll be playing that one, Mr. Super Sidewinder.
People have freedom of religion, and you can't necessarily discriminate a religious group from being able to hold after-school programs for children. And then number two is the fact that they're trying to say that Satan is misunderstood.
Yeah.
That he's really a good guy.
Satan's misunderstood. He's a good guy. Like I say, he's there for you. Total inversion of what he actually is. They're trying to liken him more to God. He loves you. He loved you. That's why he wanted you to have the knowledge of good and evil.
He was just misunderstood. And God couldn't see the greatness within him. And they're trying.
God's the Almighty, all-knowing, but he couldn't see the greatness in Satan. Of course.
Trying to let people know who Satan really is, which is this likable guy, non-threatening, non-harmful, just all fun and games, right? It's so crazy, man. You got to be very mindful of the times that we're living in right now in society.
Yeah, that's true.
And you have to ask yourself.
It's normal. I mean, even when I was a kid, there was devil films and stuff like that, portraying him as good or misunderstood as well, but not as much as it is blatant nowadays. And it's so contemporary, so modern to be a liker of Satan. It's normal. It's middle of the road. It's crazy.
How come the enemy is so comfortable just being out in the open, clearly mocking God? How come we've seen this ramp up at a scale, at a level that we've never seen before? You just think about all the examples in culture, in media, all the different examples of blasphemy, of mockery. This dude is getting really, really comfortable. Something's up. We living in some dark times.
We are.
Some might even say some end times, because this is wild.
little edgy to the kids, but he's also appealing to adults. Both. It doesn't work without him, and it's probably the first time we ever got the first person we offered a role to. Everybody passes on us, and then we get someone good. Yeah,
That's crazy. He said everybody passed, but then for some reason Jack Black wanted to be a part of this.
Wonder why.
Was our first pick, and he was the right pick.
Yeah.
Absolutely the right pick. I've seen the movie. He's just so great in this role. And he's obviously starring alongside this young actor, Robert Timothy Smith. How is the casting going for this? Because obviously he's kind of an unknown, but he's going to be a big star in the making when this comes out, when more movies.
Yeah, he's an unknown, but yeah, he'll be signing his life away soon. He'll be getting the ticket.
Movies of his come out. Peter, what was that like getting him cast in this role?
This kid, like, he was just one of those.
Hey, the new guy. Hey, Crypt Rick. I like it. I like the name. Good to see you. You're welcome, dude. Pretty new here. I'm the new guy, though. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Feel welcome.
Kid, like, he was a find. Like, there's sometimes you can't even make a movie if you don't have the right person, and that kid was the right person. He reminds me of a young Albert Brooks. His delivery. He's got like a very sheepish kind of like, self-aware, like, why am I talking to me this way? It's a sophisticated delivery for a little kid and very funny.
Yeah, he's very intelligent too. We did a very wide casting search for this, this actor, and we looked at a lot of kids, a lot of talented kids, but Robert Timothy stood out. He checked all the boxes for me, but the main one was he's really likable. You just, and so you really care for him. He just, you get on his team right away, and that's a big.
Well, there's a kid in a program. He's always likable, obviously. In general, we tend to like kids on TV, on films and stuff like that. That's their way of manipulating you into it, because it's a Satan film, really, not a Santa film. For it to become normal, which it is more normal nowadays. Contemporary way says it is more normal.
Big part of our stories. You got to really like this kid.
You're so right that he's so likable. Also likable in the role are the.
Look at wokeness. I mean, wow, what a stupid name for them, because well, they think they're woke, but they are fast asleep. They have not been awakened whatsoever. They're going further and further into the deception, more so than it's ever been, because changing your gender, stuff like that, it's so bad. And it being okay for the younglings to do it as well.
Supporting cast: Keegan-Michael Key, Brian Howie, who we know from Ginny and Georgia. What is that?
Are y'all? I already told my daughter, I was like, yo, Santa Claus is not real. I don't know how many of y'all still in that game, but that's a crazy world to live in. I told her, yo, it's fake. It ain't real. It ain't real. And so many people want to get, crazy, and they want to call Christmas a pagan holiday, and they want to.
It is. But I understand why people still give gifts and that. Just don't say it's from Santa. It's from mum and dad. Simple.
Want to debate, and they want to say, well, where does it say that this is Jesus's birthday? And
well, it doesn't.
I agree with you. There's no confirmation that this is Jesus's birthday. But the fact of the matter is, it's a season that we can use to our advantage in order to preach the gospel. And
yeah, you can do that, but take the Santa stuff all out of it. You know what I mean? Just preach the gospel like you do any other day. Simple. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Right, new guy. New guy. I've done a few radio shows of mine talking about how evil Hollywood is. That's excellent, bro. It's excellent. And it certainly is. It certainly is. I mean, it was Sid Roth before this. This is just that side topic, I suppose. Side topic of the day. The main one was Sid Roth and how gullible he is, and what he promotes.
I think that's the perspective that we have to have when it comes to this. A lot of people get so caught up of like, why are you celebrating pagan holidays and participating in pagan rituals and all this type of stuff? And then you bring up the verses about trees and Christmas trees. Like, I forget what verse it is in the Old Testament. I forget what it is. I forget. But it's like, dog, listen, we can use this season to our advantage to preach the gospel. We can.
You can use this every day to your advantage to preach the gospel. Not any season. Be ready in that season. But as to defend the faith, obviously. That's cool. Yeah, you seem like a cool enough guy, Crip. I'll just give you a spanner now. Because you've been here for a while, because my subs didn't go up, so you haven't just subbed, so you have been here for a little bit at least. Yeah, I don't get many, same old spiel, I don't get many trolls. If I do, Vicky, the Mrs. Bang, usually deals with them. But when we do get them, you're armed. But in general, it's just so you're all the same. And you could put links in any time, because if you haven't got a spanner, wrench, whatever you want to call it, wherever you're from, you can't put links in. So there you go. Bless you, man.
Season to point people towards Jesus Christ. And it makes it easier for us to have those conversations, especially for those of you who may struggle to, have those conversations. Well, now you have a reason to bring it up. When somebody asks you your opinion about Christmas, when somebody says, what are you doing?
Hey, Esther, good to see you. Very good to see you. Welcome.
Now you can talk about Jesus. Now you can talk about it, and you can bring it up, and you can potentially evangelize so many people, non-believers, and point them towards Jesus Christ. And I don't think it's a coincidence that they're making this movie to try to hijack some of that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what Satan will do. Definitely.
That's just what I think.
Bobby, getting these people in your movie as well, because it's a good movie if you have these kind of actors assembling for it.
Yeah, Brienne was a big help. She plays the mom in it, and she's a really good actress, and she plays alongside Hayes MacArthur. And the two of them, I totally believed them as being the parents, and it was really important that you did believe them in these roles. And bringing in Keegan, he's fantastic, and when he comes on set, he has great ideas about how to, whatever you've written for him, he has great ideas about how to make it even better, and he never lets you down. And he's, again, that guy, you like him and you want to watch him, and you just couldn't get enough of him.
Well, Keegan's he's one of the top, for the last 10 years.
Absolutely.
So there's a scene in the movie, when you watch the preview, they just showed it when the kid was laying on the pile of money. There's a scene in the movie where it looks like Satan offers to the kid to sell his soul in order for riches and fame and fortune. And I don't know if the kid took it or not, or I don't know if he was just showing him a glimpse of what it could be if he took the offer. It's just so many things in this movie that are very interesting. And I don't know what type of parents are taking their children to see this movie. I don't understand what would be the benefit to take your child to see this movie. But then again, if you're even considering taking your child to see this movie, then we've got much deeper spiritual problems that we need to address. So
we got to do more with Keegan.
Yeah.
Play more with Keegan.
Only two people in Rumble, so one's me. But hello to the people in Rumble. I used to get more people in Rumble, but people do watch it afterwards. I've only got 22 followers now and one sub. But the streams seem to after. I mean, there's hardly anybody there live, but afterwards, people seem to watch it. So it's all good. I will put my Rumble link in, just so people have got a choice if they ever want to go. Because most of my streams I do on Rumble as well. I've only just started doing that the past couple of weeks because I got banned off YouTube, so I had to make another channel. I got my channel back 5 days later once I appealed. It was butt hot, anti-flat earthers, just and obsessed numpties that was just kept putting in complaints. Obviously, we don't know for sure, but we know for sure. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But yeah, that's the old Rumble one. Let me just find my backup. I'll put my backup channel as well. Do you want to do that, babe?
No, because I'm not in there. My head's banging.
Alright, let me just quickly switch accounts. Quickly switch it to this one. This is my BJ Crooker one, my backup. Just in case anybody afterwards wants to sub to it. So, this one. Numpty. I have to actually get the link first. Naughty. Right, I'll do it this way. I'll just go tip by going, saying yo in chat, and then go into my channel that way. Yeah, that's me. Just said yo. That's my backup. But we'll go there. The channel, and I'll get my link. Just for the people afterwards, just in case. I'm not streaming to here. This is just an in case channel. I was streaming to it for a few days, for that 5 days, whatever, till I got the channel back. But yeah, this is a just in case channel. Share and copy.
Oh, that's terrible.
And there we go. Paste. And there's the PJ Crooker channel. Right, let me just go back to being me. Switch accounts. And we are PJ again. Hold on. This one. Come on. Switch accounts. It's just that was so. Oh, it's this one. It's this one needed to change. Fuse chant. Oh, come on, PJ. Stop being a numpty. Keep tapping the wrong thing. I might as well give myself a like on my other channel. Ha ha! Oh, come on. Why is it taking so long today? Why is it being a pain in the butt? Thank you. Switch accounts.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm back. Right. Yeah, we're back. I'm back. Nice one. Nice one. You can follow if you like. If not, it's cool. It's cool. Let's carry on.
Also, probably one of the funniest moments in the movie, it's not much of a spoiler because it's in the trailer, but I don't want to give too much away about it, is Post Malone. Like, come on, there's a concert that you guys get to shoot at. He has a role in the movie. What is that, Bobby? What is that like, getting to be with Post Malone and at his concert and then making that a storyline in the movie?
Well, you know, I don't get starstruck easily because we deal with a lot of stars, but not from his world, not the music world. So when we got Post, I was very excited. I was like, oh my God, you know, Post, he's big time. When he came, it was so much fun. And he really, like, he gave us a lot. He worked so hard and we had so much fun with him. It was just, he had the perfect song for the role. And it was a joy. It took about 3 days to do his scene, and man, was it fun. It was really the highlight of the whole shoot.
And he was very gracious. He didn't show up with attitude. He came in like, hey, you know, this isn't my world normally. How do I do it right? And he was very cool.
And he's a good actor. He really is. He had to, you know, he plays himself.
Is that your channel? You just put in Crypt. Crypt Rick's been thinking, cool. You've got 615. Yeah, man. People go subscribe to Crypt. I'm subscribing now. Nice one. Nice one. So what do? Yeah, you do flat earth stuff. Laws and shadows. Science of self-care with right, okay. You do a few things. Yeah, man. Excellent, bro. Excellent. I've subbed. Anybody wants to sub, link that.
But that's not easy to play yourself, because you're like, wait a minute, what do I do?
Yeah.
What do I do? You don't think about it. You just are yourself. But he had to deliver these, you know, lines playing himself, and boy, he was good.
It's weird.
Certainly.
I have seen people playing themselves, and they don't play themselves in movies. It's nothing like what they are. They're just playing a character. They don't play themselves at all. Why don't you just put your own into it? Just act how you would every day. Well, not act, but be. You know?
Right about that. Dear Santa comes out November 25th on Paramount Plus, also on digital, wherever you can find it. Thank you both.
Well, I don't think it appeals to me. I won't be watching it.
Once again, I wonder, what is it rated? I'm wondering what it's rated. Let me see.
Probably a 12.
Years.
Or PG. Well, PG here is parental guidance. You call it something else in the States, I think.
Oh, it's PG-13.
Oh, no, you do call it PG.
They're saying
as well.
it's fun for the whole family though, but yet it's PG-13.
But you have
I've never
R-rated. We
viewed
don't have an
PG-13 as
R-rated.
being a family friendly type of rating, but
You should try to get. Split
you know what I'm saying? I guess things are changing. This world be changing everything. What's next? They're gonna say R is family friendly, and then they're gonna say, look, the mature is just for the adults, but the R is family friendly, and then it's gonna, bruh, it just keeps changing and changing and changing and changing. Anyway,
not a problem, Rick. Not a problem, man.
Go and get it.
Go get it. Stop whining, you little shitbag.
I'm not getting it.
You get it yourself. You were asking for it. You get it.
let me know what y'all think about this movie. Get in my comments, like this video.
Well, we'll check in a minute. I mean, this is about to finish anyway. I'll just stop there, guys.
I'm out.
You haven't got a bottom of the chair, have you? I bet you have food.
No, she keeps going to the
No,
chair.
there's nothing there. Move. Weirdo. There's nothing there. She does that all the time. Pretends there's a ball under the chair and there's
Because at
not.
home, she puts it under the.
I know she does that on purpose at yours. Right, that's it. Well, it's a shorter one today. We're usually over the 2 hour mark, but I will play out with Harry Mark and then Mr. Super Side right there. But I'm on again tonight. I'll be on at 9 p.m. GMT, so time is nearly 4. So 5 hours, 5.25 hours away from now. But Flats will be on first, probably about 7, 8 p.m. GMT, because it says I'm streaming his debate with Duffy live from MDD. Oh, there you go. Sandra's just put it in.
No, Sandra's a right good mod.
Yeah, Sandra's a good mod now. Now he's got a span. Well, he's had a spanner for a while, but he started being a mod lately.
No, but like.
Because nobody was doing anything before, like in Flats and that especially, like nobody was modding properly. You know, everybody's letting everything pass. It was like mainly Vicky was doing it, but Sandra's been a mod lately.
No, really good.
Yes, and in here as well, obviously. Cool, man. Cool. Bless you. We got anything else? Let's do it because it's short. Let's do another couple of Jim's observations first. Jim, if you're still here, there's. It's all right. Got you.
I actually like the fact now sometimes I don't have to be in chat.
Aye.
Because Sandra's there doing it.
There you go. Yeah, Sandra's cool, man. Sandra's cool. I've seen him modding. I don't mod much anymore.
No.
Only if I see it.
He puts links in. He always tells people to smash the likes and that.
Yeah, he does. Right, let's do this one. Well, I'm not even cheering.
Most mods don't though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
No one really did it until I started doing it. You used to put likes in.
Yeah, clicks. That's why Alan's carried on doing it. He still says clicks. I say it now and again. Right, some of Jib's observations, guys. Right. Nice haircut. Ooh. Matthew, are you talking about me? Hold on. Where did he say it? Hold on, I just seen it somewhere. Maybe it was way up. I just seen nice haircut. I don't know if Matthew was talking about me, but yeah, I did get it done a few days ago. That's maybe about a week ago now. I don't know. I can't remember. He's probably not even talking about me. Probably not. I don't know. Ricky Shaw says, I want to do a collab on Flat Earth Mandela Effect AI and the Supernatural, and I have a lot of info clips and pics to show. That'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. But you want someone with more subs than me, you know, still gets out to more people. Probably Flat to be better because he's got 3,000 odd. No, sorry, 4,000 odd. 4,000 odd.
Right.
Yeah. So probably best with Flats. Flats would do it at some point, I'd say, because. I mean, it depends what you mean in Supernatural, but the rest of them, yeah, man, of course. I'll put it on the screen so people can read it. So if anybody watching afterwards does it, wants to do it, contact me. Nice one, Rip. Yeah, that's just my stream later on, which will be. Sorry, I'll turn this down a sec. Which will be flat side debating Will Duffy from the flat Earth experiment. It's not an experiment.
No,
Disco Duffy, yeah. So that'll be 9 o'clock GMT. Thank you. I mean, I'd certainly be there. That's for sure. If it, especially on flats, I'd be there, Ricky, definitely. Signal again. It's not bad when you're doing it from YouTube, though. It seems to be too bad. It doesn't degrade that much. But one, when you're doing a video file, it degrades a lot when the signal goes down. But when you're sharing from YouTube, it doesn't degrade. So weird. There'll be one. Let's do another one. Oh, Jimmy boy.
Where is the alien?
Don't know. I don't know. Hey, there he is. Check is in the mail, PJ. Oh, nice one, dude. Nice one. Bless, brother. Let's do this one. Actually, the one that you've got for your avatar. Let's do that. Three-minute one. Why not? Is that one? Did we already do it? No, we didn't. We just put another one like it. Looks like two laser pens. Like. So let's check and see if Flux just put stream out, because he'll probably do a little stream before he goes live, before he goes to the debate. Let's just check. Not just yet. Not as yet. He hasn't put anything out yet, but he will be on. He'll be on before I go on, at least an hour before, or 2 hours before I go on. I don't know. He might be on a little later tonight because the stream is live. He'll probably want to do an hour beforehand, and he goes on at 9 p.m. GMT. So he'll probably go on 8 p.m. GMT. But if not, it'll be the normal 7 p.m. GMT. Well, I am doing it here, Luke. If you want to come and chill here with it, you can go to Modern Day Debate if you want. But to me, the chat's always full of trolls, so some people come and chill here and watch it. But obviously, you're totally not obliged to. You know what I mean? I know Tyson v. Paul was terrible, man. That's got to be scripted. Got to be. I mean, I know he's old, but you've seen his training footage, and he was better in his training footage than that. And Paul didn't even get the knockout. And the hit that the few, I mean, 80 odds, I mean, 90 odds punches in the whole fight. That's not Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? 90 odd throw. No, hold on. 90 odd. I think it was 90 odd thrown the whole fight when Jake Paul was like 500 odd or something. And it was 8 round or 2 minute rounds. He was biting on his glove, which he always did, but his legs weren't there. His legs weren't there. I think it was still part of scripted. I still think Mike Tyson could knock him out, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yeah, this is Jim's Mr. Super. I'll do one more after this one. That's that one. Nice. One more. And then we'll do what's his name? Harry Mack doing these Amigo freestyles. And then Mr. Super Sidewinder and Mr. Chezik together. Which one? Let's do a daytime one. 3-minute one. Yeah, let's do this one. Nice moony one. And that's a nice video. This one, look. So cool. It was all about the payday, bro. It was. I still thought Mike wouldn't have. I thought Mike would have gone for it a little bit, but he didn't. He didn't. I mean, even 4 years before, when he did that exhibition fight with not Junior Jones, what's his name again? What's his blooming name? Can't remember. It's Jones in it. What the hell? Junior Jones was lightweight. Oh, what the hell was his name? Which is going up my head. The exhibition fight he had 4 years ago, anyway, with the ex-middleweight sort of thing. Sid Junior Jones. It's Jones, some sort of Jones. Oh my goodness. Why is that going up my head? But even then, it was just an exhibition, sort of draw sort of thing. He fought better then, and that was only, you don't degrade that much in 4 years. Not that much. I know he's older, but not that much. I mean, 58 isn't the oldest. No fighting age, right? But people like who become champions at that age. But what the heck is his name? Is it James Jones Jr.? Yeah. Is it James? What's he called again? Oh. Roy Jones Jr. It's Roy Jones Jr. I'm thinking about. Roy Jones. It's the exhibition. Hey Ryan, just finishing off, bro. Just finishing off, but good to see you, man. Good to see you. But I will be on after Flats is on tonight. I'll be doing Flats' debate with Duffy live from MVD. I'll be streaming it live. It'll be there tonight. But Flats will be on first, then I'll be on afterwards with Flats' debate with Duffy. That's 9 p.m. GMT. So it'll be cool if you guys be there. Like I say, I won't be talking much to it. I'll let them debate, but I'll be greeting people as they come in. So watch party. It's not for me to comment on. I mean, I probably dare say I'll go up, get a bit vexed at certain parts, but you know, I'll let them talk. Rhino? Oh, Rhino. There we go. Nice one, Jim. Bless you, bro. Bless you. Right, so let's play out with Harry Mack and then Mr. Super and Mr. Chezzy.
Hold my pockets to troll, innit?
What do you mean? I don't know why. Where is he? Where at?
In comments.
Oh,
Yo, what up?
I got a clue.
Can I do a freestyle for you?
Yes.
All right, but I need your assistance, all right? Can you give me 3 of the most creative, challenging words you can think of? No food and no animals.
No food, okay.
Bless you too, Jim. Always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure.
Table.
Table.
Circus. Balloon.
Balloon. Table, circus, and balloon. All right, now give me like a complicated word.
Okay, just any phobia.
Any phobia. Any phobia. Yeah. Okay, table, circus, balloon, and any phobia. You ready? Let's get it.
And I don't give a fuck what you sold. That shit is trash. Bang this.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Come on, yeah. Listen. Every lyric that I kick sounds fatal. Kill the whole game, why? Cause I'm able. Sweet like syrup when it's made with the maple. I be trying to eat, feasting up off the table. Yeah, I only kick them fatal raps. Grab the mic and I disable cats. I don't really give a fuck where your label's at. Want me to sign a deal? You gon' have to table that. Kill the game and that's my fault. I got a lot of dope lyrics all inside of my vault. When they want the real freestyles, I'm getting called. Matter of fact, open they won't hit table salt. All inside of that, y'all know I'm about to fill them with pain. Cause when they be coming to spilling these flames, I'm killing the game. I be kicking raw lyrics, and I could make your head hurt. Shout my homie who be steady nodding in the red shirt. Yeah, I be living on my purpose. These rappers like clowns should be working in the circus. I'ma make them nervous. My freestyle, I will disperse this. Yeah, y'all know it's Mac and I'm killing this. They feeling this, I'm drilling this right into your brain. Yeah, coming off the tip of this, the shit is insane. Yeah, I'ma do me. I'ma lift you higher like I'm in the circus walking on the tightrope wire. I'm who they admire. You know I'm a snap G, kicking raps how I please. Want the real, get at me. Y'all can never do it like the Mac G. I be in the circus right now. I got them flipping like the trapeze. Ain't nobody spurting this way. Doing tricks like a Cirque du Soleil. Yeah, matter of fact, they find my freestyles troubling. I ain't in the circus cause it's words that I'm juggling. Instead of flaming knives, instead of machetes. But when I'm rhyming, I'm never petty. I'm dropping it heavy. They should've known them already. I'ma put them on game. Yeah, H-Mac be the most ill in the game. Most real is insane. Check the way that I move. Every time that I spit, I be sure to improve. If you don't know my name, you gon' know me soon. Cause right now I'm blowing up something like a balloon. These lyrics is basic, the shit they spit is not rare. They not there, go up and up like the hot air balloon. Y'all know I take them higher when I damage foes. I'ma leave your brain twisted, balloon animal. Yeah, check the way we do it, we be different. From the Mac, they better keep a distance. When they be coming to lyrics right off of the mental, they'll never be seeing him. I'ma take you high like vocals from helium. Best believe in him, we be sucking that balloon air. Bars I deliver, they be too rare. I'ma spit something new there. Make you hold your fist to your mouth. When I be spitting rappers, that's no doubt. Give them the gist and I'm out. I know I don't have to twist their wrist. Cause when they hear me spit, they know that isn't for clout. I'ma do it off the top, dog, I'm showing ya. They scared of hairy Mac. It's a real Mac phobia or arachnophobia. Cause I'm about to crawl right to the cipher like a spider for y'all. And if you got the fear, well you know I'm about to damage ya. To arachnophobes, I'm like a tarantula. H-Mac, man, you know that I disable mics. I'm like a black widow cause I got a fatal bite. When I strike, y'all know the Mac is really showing up. Now's the point where you react and start blowing up. What?
Yo.
Yeah. He's good, man. He's good. I don't think it's their old freestyle, but he's still good nonetheless. Last song, and then I'm off. And like I say, tonight Flats will be on first, but then I'll be streaming his live with Duffy, his debate with Duffy live at 9 p.m. GMT. There's the link in chat. Right, Mr. Super Sidewinder and Mr. Chesick together. Let's do it. Mr. House of the Rising Sun. Mr. Chesick and Mr. Super Sidewinder.
There it is, a house in New Orleans. They call it the Rising Sun. been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans, and my father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. Now the only thing they gambling me is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time he's satisfied is when he's all drunk. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. You spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, I got one foot on the platform, the other foot on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain, 'cause there is a house in New Orleans. They call it the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one.
Nice one, Mr. Super Sideways and Chezzy. Excellent, bro. Good mix, man. Good mix. Love it. Love it. It did go well. It did go well, the vocal mix, man. Bless you, man. That was brilliant. You weren't just playing harmonica there. You were actually singing as well. You've done it on a few of them. Excellent, bro. Love it. Love it. There we go. That's it. I will see you tonight on Flatz's, and if I don't, I will see you tonight, later on tonight, on the debate that I'll be streaming. Flatz's debate with Duffy, and if not, I will see you in the morning tomorrow. Anyway, bless you guys. Thanks for being here. Here the sunset's free. It's free.
Indeed.
Indeed. Bless, guys.